Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nadej if it's your first time here. In this video, I'm going to be showing you one of the ways that I wear a red lip. So when I want a really nice glowy look for my makeup, I always use a primer that's very hydrating, nourishing, not mattifying. So today I'm going to be using the Too Faced Proactive Nourishing Primer. It has coconut water in it, which I like, so it really hydrates my skin. Because if I use a matte primer, my face will look really dry. And today I want to give you guys a nice glowy, dewy look with my makeup. For foundation today, I'm going to be using the Becca Ultimate Coverage Foundation. I'm in the shade, let's see, Amber. I'm going to be doing a light application because I really want my skin to look very, very dewy and flawless. I don't want it to look too heavy. Today I'm going to be using the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer, and I'm going to apply this underneath my eyes. On my nose. I do the corners of my mouth because I get a little bit of hyperpigmentation there. On my lip a little bit. On my chin I do. I also put a little bit of contour on the sides of my lower jaw area because when I contour, I like to highlight this area too. And I also put a little bit in between my brows, going into my forehead, just a little bit. So when I highlight, I want like the center of my face to look nice and glowy. So I'm just going to blend this out with my beauty blender. And when you use a beauty blender, you want to use nice soft patting motion. It really helps to blend the makeup in. Now I'm taking the Laura Mercier Translucent powder and I'm going to put this underneath my eyes. I like to use a nice little fluffy brush first before I bake my eyes, just to make sure I get in any little fine lines that I have underneath my eyes. When I use a little brush, it really helps to give me a nice flawless look around this area because my eyes tend to crease a little bit and I absolutely hate that. So this really helps me. I really want to make sure under my eyes are baking, so now I'm going to take a little bit more of the powder and I'm going to put it underneath my eyes and let it bake. I love a nice simple eye with a nice bold lip. I'm also going to be taking a little bit of my Laura Mercier powder and I'm going to be putting it on my lid. So I'm just doing this nice and light. Perfect. So today I want to keep my eyes nice and simple. Taking the shade from my contour palette in my crease. And I'm going to be putting this in my crease area. When I wear a red lip, sometimes I like to have more of a natural look on the eyes, but I want it to pop a little bit more. So what I do is I take a shade from any of my contour palettes, a brown that might be 1 to 2 shades darker than my skin tone, and I put this color in my crease first. Underneath my crease, I'm going to be taking the shade Sidecar in my Urban Decay Naked palette, and I'm going to put it there. It's a nice shimmer. And I'm just blending this into the crease a little bit. I love this color because it gives me a nice little glow to my lid without it being too overpowering. Next, on my eyes, I'm going to be taking the color Liar, and this is in the Naked 3 palette, which is kind of close to the color I used before, but it has a little bit more of a pink undertone to it, I would say. So now I'm going to put this all over my lid with my finger. Now that I have majority of my color on, I'm going to go back in with the same shade I use in my contour palette. And I'm going to put this more on the outer crease of my eye, just to make sure everything is nice and blended and seamless. Now that majority of my lid is done, I'm going to be wiping off all the excess powder that I have underneath my eyes. Under my eyes today, I'm going to be using the same shade Liar on my lid from my Naked 3 palette, and I'm going to just put this on the lower lash line. When I wear a red lipstick, I don't like my eyebrows to look too strong. So what I'm going to do today is use a brow powder. I am using the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow powder. So I'm just going to take my Morphe S6 brush, and I'm going to lightly fill in my brows. This is my Anastasia Beverly Hills brow gel, and I'm going to feather my eyebrows up. I'm actually going to be lining underneath my eyes, and I'm going to put it underneath my lash line and press up. So I feel like my eyes are popping already, but I don't have any liner on top of my eye. Today I'm going to be using Benefit They're Real mascara. When I apply my mascara, I always press to my lash line and drag up. Now I'm taking my Morphe M222 brush, and I'm putting the shade Sidecar on my lower lash line as well. To contour my face today, I'm going to be taking the Fenty Beauty Truffle Matchstick and put it right underneath my cheekbone. And I always put a little bit on my jawline. And I'm going to put a little bit on my nose. And I'm just going to blend this out nicely. I bring my contour all the way up towards like the beginning of my eyebrow. Now I'm going to take my beauty blender and lightly tap over that just to make sure there aren't any harsh lines. Now to set my face, I'm going to use my Sephora Micro Smooth Powder. I find that when I tap and roll my brush, it really sets my foundation nice and smooth. Today I'm using Fenty Beauty Bajan Gyal Bronzer to warm my face up a little bit to have that nice warmth glow. Now that my foundation is set with powder, I'm going to apply some mascara to my lower lashes. For this look, I'm going to be using the color Razin by MAC for my blush, and I'm going to smile and just apply. Whenever I apply blush, I always put it on top of my contour, but not too high. You kind of want to blend it into your contour a little bit. For my highlighter today, I'm going to be taking Golden Bronze Glow by Bobbi Brown. Give me that nice soft glow. Don't you love a good highlighter? I absolutely love highlighter. Oh my goodness, it's so pretty. I'm going to be using Fenty Beauty Stunna Lip Paint in the shade Uncensored. So this is one of my favorite ways to wear a red lip. I hope that you guys enjoyed my tutorial. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel.